here today with mandolin great Ronnie McCoury. Ronnie plays with his dad and his brother in the Grammy Award-winning McCoury Band. When not playing with his dad, he also fronts the Travelin McCourys, who've also won IBMA and Grammy Award nominations. Ronnie has also received the IBMA Mandolin Player of the Year for 8 straight years. So Ronnie, tell us how you got started playing. What is it like coming from such a musical family?
Well, I was around it, of course, all my life. So I grew up in Pennsylvania, and my dad started his band in '66, and I was born in '67. So we were just around it all the time.
Sure.
And I didn't start playing any instruments till I was 9. I started on the violin in the orchestra and played just a couple years, and I kind of laid it down because I was in between sports and music at the time.
Sure.
And I went with my dad to New York City, and he played at Lincoln Center with Bill Monroe.
Yeah.
It was a package thing, a couple other bands, and that night it clicked that I wanted to play the mandolin. So that's when I started. I was 13. And 6 months later, I was in the band. I turned 14.
Wow, that's amazing.
And in a few years, it'll be 30 years.
Wow.
A few months, excuse me, it'll be 30
Wow.
years.
That's great. That's great.
So that's kind of how I started. So I've been in the band since 1981.
Body and soul, body and soul. That's how she loved me, with body and soul.
Well, Ronnie, you've been around some of the bluegrass greats like Bill Monroe. Tell us some funny stories, some anecdotes that you have to share.
Well, let's see. I'll tell a quick one. In 1981 or 82, we went to Bean Blossom with my dad, and I was just a teenager, young. And I was peeking out around the back of the stage while he was on stage that night for the closing set. I think it was Sunday or Saturday night. I cannot remember, but anyhow, he was doing a medley, and he came over and put his mandolin around my neck and told me to come out. He said, "Come out here, boy." And I went out and I played this medley. It was like Blue Moon of Kentucky and some gospel tunes. But I was 15 probably, and that stuff sticks with you.
Absolutely. That's great.
When I was about 9 years old, my dad promoted a show in Pennsylvania with Bill Monroe. And they came to the house for dinner. And my parents, they had a home movie projector. And I remember that right before he left, that I was in the yard with him, and just the two of us, for some reason, standing. And he put his hat on my head.
Wow.
And quite memorable.
Well, Ronnie, tell us about your long family friendship with Dave Grisman.
Okay. Well, it goes back to probably 1966 when my father recorded with him. And I met him when I was about 20 years old, because he was living in California, and we just didn't cross paths that much. But when I was 21, he gave me this mandolin. It's a Gilchrist mandolin, and I played it and still play it, but all that time. He's an incredible friend.
Yeah.
We co-produced a record together called the Bluegrass Mandolin Extravaganza, which I'm very proud of. It showcased a lot of what I consider the most influential mandolin players living. And we still have a great friendship and played quite a bit together.
Good, good. Well, Ron, tell us about this beautiful mandolin you're holding.
Okay, this is a Lloyd Loar 73006, April 25th, 1923. It came out of Mexico through Los Angeles to me, I think in 2006. That's when I got it. Really clean. Had to have some little surgery done to it. The fingerboard was coming off, and the back was opened up, and had the master Steve Gilchrist fix it for me.
Very nice.
So that's it.
I'd like to pick you a little mandolin number that I wrote to get these fellas to help me out. It's one entitled The Hillcrest Drive.
Well, Ronnie, talk to us a little bit more about the Travelin McCourys.
Yeah, that's an offshoot of our band, the McCoury Band. It was kind of a way for us to get out from underneath our father's wing and be prepared for the years to come.
Sure.
And but what we do is we can do a variety of things. We can play plugged in and play electric, and or play just an acoustic set, or whatever we need to do.
Yeah, that's great. And you have a lot of tour dates coming up too, I understand.
Yeah, we do. We do have quite a bit, and a lot coming up in 11.
Good.
So
Good.
keeping us busy.
We tried to start all over, but she left me again.
Well, Ronnie, tell us what's coming up in the future for you. What projects are you currently working on?
All right. Well, we have probably the next thing coming out is the McCoury Band with the Preservation Hall Jazz Band. We combined the music together. That'll be out around February sometime. And we have Travelin McCourys and the Lee Boys, Sacred Steel Band from Florida. That'll be coming out. And of course, we have Del Fest every Memorial Day weekend in Cumberland, Maryland. So come if you can.
Well, Ronnie, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today. Your home is beautiful here in Hendersonville, Tennessee. So thank you so much for everything.
Thank you, Erica. Appreciate it.